Greetings, everyone. My name is Jasmine Lakshmi. My metric number is 99241. I am joined with my group mates who are Dura, Kimberly, Hannah, and also Nadira. We are excited to present our project on today's on the assignment that we have done, which is the card game. So I'll briefly explain about our abstract. So this truth or dare card game are actually adapted to focus on four SDGs, which are the 4, 13, 14, and also the 15. This is by providing an engaging platform to enhance understanding and inspire actions towards quality education, climate actions, life below water, and also life on land. This study also uses the game to illustrate how players can engage to the SDGs that has been said. Next is I will be explaining about the introductions as well. So we found out that entrepreneurship education actually equips individuals with the skill necessary to navigate the dynamic and competitive business landscape, and to enhance the learning experience and foster a mindset oriented towards sustainability. Education institutions are increasingly turning to innovative approaches such as gamified truth or dare games focused on the sustainable development goals. The game offers a compelling immersive learning experience by integrating real-world business scenarios with tasks and questions related to the 4 SDGs. And also, through this game, the study also aims to provide significant insights into the intersections of entrepreneurships and sustainability by revealing strategies and decision-making process that support these global goals. Next is through these explorations, the paper seeks to underscore the importance of integrating sustainability into entrepreneurships, education, and the powerful role that innovative educational games can play in this endeavor. I'll be moving on to the literature review. We have found out that the game Truth or Dare has been evolved from various games and also social activities. Since everyone used to enjoy and love this game, we have decided to give the game an educational twist so that it can effectively promote awareness and help the younger generations like us to understand the sustainable development goals. And for example, like according to Haney, gamification in education actually enhances engagement and motivations, which are actually critical for effective learning outcomes. This approach is particularly relevant in teaching complex topics such as climate actions, which is the SDG 13, biodiversity conservation, which is the SDG 14, and also sustainable land use, which is the SDG 15. There are also a few other literature review which give similar reviews. And now I'll be explaining about the methodology, which is the methods. The study actually focused on evaluating the usability aspects of a truth or dare card game centered around sustainable development goals. This method allowed for insights into how participants engage with SDG-related challenges, their understanding of game mechanics, and also any points of confusion or interest they encounter. The study aimed to assess the usability of different elements within the Truth or Dare game through qualitative data analysis. By integrating the Think Aloud protocol with observational notes, the study sought to develop comprehensive understanding for participants, experiences, and perceptions of the Truth or Dare SDG game. Next, the next point will be explained by one of my team members.
Okay, for the next part, I am Dayan Kunohana Farihab. My metric number is 98683, and for the card game design, the Truth or Dare card fame immerse player in the captivating world of science, returning them to the reality of our world issue. This card game, designed with a meticulous attention to detail as the card itself are represented in such a bright color, which would catch the attention of the players, as the theme for the card is Y2K style, which is for the short form of year 2000 style, has seen a resurgence in popularity. This fashion trend blends elements from the late of 1990s and early 2000s, characterized by its unique and often eclectic mix of aesthetics. This card game employs educational card games where they are designed to teach or reinforce concepts while playing as the main purpose of it to fit in the Sustainable Development Goal theme of questionnaire. The engaging gameplay experience is enhanced by the beautifully crafted components such as truth card, dare card, chance card, which each of it is meticulously designed using the versatile graphic design tool it is Canva. In addition, this is the box design for our game cards, and then this is the truth card before it is being improvised. The truth, the dare card design before it is being improvised. As for the chance card, this is the card being improvised. As for the B, as for the improvised version, this is the truth card, and then this is the dare card, while this is the chance card. As for the gameplay summary, we will play the video on how to play in the end of the presentation. As for the setting, the Truth or Dare card game underwent through testing at Unimas, comprising 2 sessions on different days and locations. The first testing occurred on June 5 of 2024 at the CTF3 BP6, extending the invitation to students from various faculties to give their opinions about our game. Subsequently, the second testing was conducted on June 12, 2024 at Faculty of Wood Environment in Studio of Architecture 3, exclusively for Faculty of Built Environment students. Each testing session lasted approximately 30 minutes to 45 minutes, which providing ample time for the participants to engage with the game and provide valuable feedback. As for throughout the process of testing, participants were guided by knowledgeable members who offered instruction on the gameplay. As for the part of participants in this study, a pre-test was conducted to gather data for the analysis. The pre-test specifically targeted Unimas students invited to participate in the card game testing. Inclusion criteria for the participant included being part of group of 2 to 4 players and 18 years old and above. A user testing session was conducted with a sample size of 24 students aged between 20 and 25 at Unimas. As for the composition of the participant was 60% of the participant was female, but remaining participant was 40% as for the male participant. This is the image of participant from other faculties trying our games. As for this image represent our architecture student trying our games and giving out their opinion about our games. As for the next part, I will pass to Kimberly.
So I will be presenting the results, which is that we get from the Google form. My name is Kimberly Rudy with metric number 97491. So we have given the participant a Google form during the testing week, and we have received 24 responses, and they all came from different faculties such as Faculty of Built Environment, Faculty of Applied and Creative Arts, Faculty of Cognitive Science and Human Development, and also Faculty of Resource Science and Technology. So according to the players, 50% of them gave 5 stars to the overall playing experience, while another half gave us 3 stars. So opinion on the number of cards, 50% of them said that we have more than enough cards, 25% of them said that we have insufficient dare card, which is the purple card, And then another 25% of them said that we have insufficient chance card, which is the blue card. And then for the game complexity and rules, for our game, the game complexity is measured by the intensity of the truth and the dare card. And then for the rules, the participants found that our rules are easy to understand. And then their opinion on the truth card, which is the pink color card, 75% of them said it was just right, while 25% of them said it was too easy. And then for our dare card, which is the purple card, 50% of them said that it was so fun, and another 50% said it was just right. And then for our last card, which is the chance card, the blue card, 75% said it was alright, while another 25% of them said it was amazing. And then for our game design and aesthetic, the design rating is based on the font and the color scheme. And then the next one is about the overall team rating. So according to the survey, 1/4 of them gave us 5 star, while another 3/4 of them gave us 4 star, 3 stars, and 2 stars for the design rating. And then for our team rating, which is Y2K, 50% of them gave us 5 star, and then another half gave us 4 stars. So for the game enjoyment and engagement, some suggestions have been given for us, and we did it on the dare and the chance card. So for the dare card, we include more dare to make it more challenging, and then we also add more chance card to increase the fun of the game. And then they also suggested that we keep the theme of the game cards as it is unique compared to other game cards that are available on the market. And then they also enjoy playing our games because the truth cards are challenging. And then for our objective, which is to spread awareness on the current global issue through SDG 13, 14, and 15, it was achieved through this game. And then we also successfully implemented the SDG 4, which is quality education, by providing an alternative learning method, which is more fun and engaging. That is all for my part. I will let it proceed with the next member.
Okay, so for my parts discussion, so my name is Dura Nurdanisha binti Muhammad Yazid and my metric number is 98745. So for discussions, our study investigates the truth or the card game in this particular environment, paying particular attention to the player experience, learning objectives, and the incorporation of culture factors by contrasting our results with earlier research and taking into their theoretical and practical ramifications. So we hope to add the body of the knowledge already available on card game design and also entrepreneurship education. So for comparison with previous studies, so for the first point, our study not only assess the player experience and learning outcomes, but also actively collects participant feedback and suggestions. So another point is our study also highlights the importance of clear and simple rules during the game. And also for the last points, our research contributes the roles of aesthetics and modern Y2K concept in the card game design. And for theoretical implication, the result of our study for a game card design and science basic knowledge education. So to achieve a balanced and proper game, accessibility and complexity is important to engage player wonderfully during gameplay. So another study that we highlighted is the potential of our card games as mechanism for knowledge, learning something new, and also exploration. So that is all. So makes our card game can be as a medium for promoting science and new hint of modern taste in industrial design. So I'm moving on to the next member to present the next point.
So my name is Nur Nadira Shuhada, metric number 100441. I will present the practical implication. The creation of the card game through order is where our studies practical application come into play. Participants' particular suggestion offer practical advice for boosting visual appeal, resolving complexity problems, and enhancing gameplay. The game's gameplay features can be better balanced by include more daring chance and truth cards. Players' entire experience will be improved and their comprehension of interpersonal
entrepreneurial ideas will be strengthened by the modification. Incorporating participant suggestion to enhance the player card's color and aesthetic appeal might also draw in a larger viewership. In the end, captivating graphic boosts player enjoyment and immersion, which raise the game appeal and instructional value. For the limitation, while our study provide valuable insight, it is essential to acknowledge its limitation. The sample used in our research consists of students at the University Malaysia Sarawak, which may limit the generalizability of the finding to a broader population. Future studies should include a more diverse range of participants from different demographics and background to ensure a broader representation of player perspective. Furthermore, our study primarily focused on feedback and suggestion from participants rather than conducting a comprehensive evaluation of the game effectiveness in achieving specific learning outcomes. Future research could incorporate additional assessment measure knowledge and skills. Conclusion: SDG 4, 13, 14 and 15 are all integrated into a unique and engaging learning experience offered by the card game True or Dare. Additionally, it demonstrates how users can interact with and impact knowledge on SDG 4, 13, 14 and 15 in simulating ways by playing this game. A number of players made recommendations for how to make the game better. To increase the enjoyment, add more chance and dare cards. The purpose of this suggestion was to increase player awareness of SDGs 4, 13, 14 and 15. Overall, the input from the player provides valuable details for the Truth or Dare card games further growth and improvement. The game may be enhanced to provide players with an even more thrilling and educational experience by addressing the areas for improvement and implementing the suggestion. Further research options include examining the impact of the game on learning outcomes and its potential for wider educational application, as well as testing and improving the game further in response to user input. As the educational value of the game True or Dare is continuously improved, it has the potential to become an important and popular teaching instrument in the fields of knowledge studies and entrepreneurial education. That's all from me. Thank you.
How to play. Step 1. Play as a single player or in a group of 2, with or without a game master. Determine the rotation of the players. Each player or group will roll a dice during their turn. The number that the dice landed on determine the number of shuffles that will be done on the truth cards. The first deck that will be shuffled is the truth deck. After shuffling, draw the card at the very top of the deck and answer the questions. If the question is answered incorrectly, the player must roll the dice again. The number the dice landed on determines the number of shuffles that will be done on the dare cards. After shuffling, draw the card at the very top of the deck and do as told. The dare card drawn will be placed at the very bottom of the deck to be reused. If draw a chance card is drawn from the deck cards, roll the dice again to shuffle the chance card. After shuffling, draw the card at the very top of the chance deck. If draw another deck card is drawn, players do not need to roll the dice again. However, draw the very top card on the deck. Chance card drawn will be put at the very bottom of the deck to be reused. Game ends when the truth cards run out.